I was so scared of like, what are we walking into?
She looks like she's unconscious. The other one can't move.
I don't even know how to put it in words.
Hold on, I got a paramedic here.
Is she alive? Is she dead?
I got multiple units next to your way now.
Allison and Jeremiah Rogan, parents of lively and outspoken 15-year-old Layla, had just learned she was in an accident with a friend. What they didn't know was the details.
I was like, you just need to pray. Like everybody, tell everyone you can, they need to pray.
The Rogans had dropped off Layla the night before to stay at a friend's. They were at the beach with their youngest daughter, Callie, when they found out Layla and her friend struck the back of a parked vehicle while driving an ATV at 55 miles per hour.
And then I called a friend who lived near that spot. He called me back and said, they're loading her up. You need to get to St. Mary's right now. He said, there's two. One is really serious. The other one is awake and talking and not as serious. The silence made me panic. Like no one's calling us. I couldn't get phone numbers out fast enough and nobody was telling us anything, which it's like almost like no one wanted to say it. We knew she was the one in critical condition.
At St. Mary's Hospital in West Palm Beach, Florida, the Rogans drove up in time to see the aircraft land.
We get there and I tried to run towards the helicopter, but they were screaming at me, you need to go inside, you need to go inside. I was like, I don't even know what I say. Like, what do you say when you're here? Like, my kid just landed in the helicopter. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know how bad this is. I don't even know if she's alive.
Maybe the last time. Like, your mind is going so fast.
Medical staff told the family that their daughter suffered a traumatic brain injury and was in a coma. The next 72 hours for Layla was critical.
I'm not gonna hear that. Like, no. Like, you don't know her. She's tough. And she'll beat this.
Layla survived the night, but doctors weren't hopeful. News quickly spread of the accident, and by the next day, friends and family of Layla started gathering outside her window at the hospital, hosting prayer vigils.
I was just stunned. Like, all these people are here for my daughter. And then, there's a part of me that thought, like, well, God has to hear that, right? Like, maybe he didn't hear me, but he had to hear all these people.
10 days after the accident, and still in a coma, Layla underwent 3 surgeries. Her dad kept his faith alive.
I was like, this girl's gonna come back. She's gonna, like, walk and talk and dance again.
She's always loved cheerleading. She loves performing. I mean, the kid could just get in front of an audience and it was like, she's home.
Finally, 2 weeks later, Layla woke up.
Layla. Hello? See me? Look at me. Open your eyes. Look at me. I love you.
We were so excited. Like a little bit of hope. It like just breathed a little bit of hope into us.
First time she opened her eyes, you think like, oh my gosh, there's those blue eyes. Each step was like a little miracle in itself.
Within weeks, the feeding tube was removed, and Layla was eating and walking.
You're eating some Fruit Loops? Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
She spent only 3 months in rehab before she was discharged.
There wouldn't be any way I would have made this great of a recovery if God wasn't by my side.
Layla's strong. Yes. Yes, Layla.
So good. Because there's like nothing to explain. Like I'm telling you, all these doctors have looked over my reports. Like there's no way. There's no way. But God.
Layla gave her life to Jesus Christ as a result of this event. Today, she's a college student with an Instagram page titled Layla's TBI Journey and hopes to reach others who have also experienced traumatic brain injury and encourage them to trust God and believe in miracles.
And you realize all you have is God. No doctor, no textbook. Nothing's gonna save the person you're praying for, like God.
God doesn't give us anything we can't handle. Like, that's not true. He does, and there's typically a reason for it. And that was my bigger than I could handle. And it did exactly what I think it's designed to. It drew me closer to God.
God saved my life. My end goal in my life is to show Christ's love and just like show how great our God is.